What are they up to now on childhood puberty blockers and trans indoctrination, FBI wrong door raids, and birthright citizenship? John Clark, you're a fellow member of our revered and reviled club of attorneys. Does the court deserve one or the other for its latest work?
Most interestingly is the recent Puberty case out of Tennessee concerning whether the state could prohibit hormone blockers or puberty blockers and hormones for minor children. And the court divided it along partisan lines or ideological lines, with the majority ruling that that statute could stand. Interestingly, the Biden administration had opposed the Tennessee law, and the Trump, with the change of administration, switched on that and supported the Tennessee law. And what's interesting about the way the court addressed this is that it basically determined that Tennessee had not used a prohibited protected class in its statute, and therefore it didn't arise to a strict scrutiny review under the Equal Protection Clause, which was the basis of the challenge, and only rational review. And as people may know, if a state law is subjected to strict scrutiny, it's pretty much a death knell for it. It'll rarely pass that kind of a standard. Whereas conversely, if it's rational review, it'll almost certainly get the green light. Interestingly, though, the concurring opinions of Thomas, Bartlett, and Alito all basically said they would have gone another step and said, this is not a preferred or protected category, that is transgender people. And then the dissent, which included the usual liberal side of the bench, found that this was violative of the Equal Protection Clause, even though Ms. Jackson apparently didn't know what gender was. She does now. But also it's interesting because really the court ruled that it is not the court's province to make determinations about fuzzy medical science, and that states have a lot of discretion to decide what's best for medical care. And in fact, Justice Thomas, in his concurrence, pointed out that neither do ideological medical people tell us what the Constitution means. And so I think there's an interesting laying of groundwork by the majority and the concurring opinions for a future battle that will take this bull more fully by the horn.